I think so. I got a couple of saxophone.
And Mandy Rose calling in.
Okay. Good night. Plan survey.
Let us survey know how it is here though, right behind you.
I see it now.
He seemed to be fine with it.
Gotta give him the chance. It could be the next car.
You bills to get.
Odds are not very good.
Okay.
I've heard it.
Yeah, trying to be neighbors.
Right there, super.
You know, I know.
Average. We spray. Yeah, something I've tried to remind you.
Yeah.
Fine with it.
I know.
6 o'clock, call the meeting to order. Ask clerk to take roll.
Walters.
Here.
Dvorak.
Here.
Vogel.
Here.
Anderson. Sarchet.
Present.
First item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. I have no additions or corrections. I'd take a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Sarchet.
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Vogel.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Motion carries. It's time to close the regular meeting and open public hearing on transfer of property for 4-Star Land Development. Ask clerk when the notice was published.
September 17th.
Any written comments for or against?
No, sir.
Perfect. I'd like staff to provide a report. Who's the lucky one?
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Give me a quick
All right, you're
second.
fine.
So we are doing a transfer of property to 4-Star Land Development in consideration of a trail easement. And you can see a map in your packet. We are just looking to piecemeal off a small portion of property near the roadway. And that would be in exchange for a trail easement closer to where a proposed sidewalk goes for 12 Oaks Park.
Is there anyone present or on the phone who wishes to be heard for or against this transfer? Hearing none or seeing none, I need a motion to close the public hearing and reopen the regular meeting.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Vogel.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yes.
Sarchet.
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item is Resolution 2021-94, approving the transfer of property to 4-Star Land Development in exchange for recreational trail easement. Motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Questions, comments?
So just so I'm clear, so this is the chunk of the, like, I don't even know how to describe the shape, but the corner of the property closest to the detention pond, and there will be a trail there eventually, looking at the picture.
I think it's just, is it just a sidewalk? It's not an actual trail. I believe it's a wider sidewalk proposed there.
Rest of it is 6 foot wide in that area right now, in
Okay.
12 Oaks Park.
Okay,
So sorry, we call it a trail easement, but it is a sidewalk,
okay.
a wider sidewalk.
And it looks like it almost goes into the detention pond, so is there any sort of buffer on that for our city-owned detention pond to private land, or?
There would have to probably be some type of a railing, is that what you're asking me?
Well, I just, like, so we know that with the space that we're getting, there's enough room to put the trail in there with where the water's at and
That
everything.
is correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I can explain a little bit more. That's really the purpose of it. Jason and I have teamed this up here together in Chelsea, and Wendy's here also, the landowner, and so we would have had to build out into the pond because her property line comes right down into the shoreline. And Wendy expressed interest at an earlier time that she would like a few of those trees that they had planted over on that side. So really, it's kind of a win-win here. We don't have to spend all that money to fill in the pond and dig out somewhere else in the pond. That's a bunch of money, and then she'll get a couple of those trees that she really enjoys. So that's really how this came about.
Great. You're good with everything?
Yeah.
Mike's a heck of a salesman, so.
Yes.
thanks for cooperating with us.
Yeah,
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Mike.
Yeah, no, I'd like to thank Wendy too. She was great to work with, and I think we're all coming.
Great. Roll call.
Doesn't always work out like that, so we gotta milk it for everything.
Yeah.
Roll call.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Vogel,
Yeah.
Anderson,
Yes.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item is public comments. This is time and place for comments for any item other than those in a public hearing. Ask clerk if anyone notified.
No, sir.
Anyone in the audience? Hearing none and seeing none, moving on to the consent agenda. Need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Questions, comments?
Yeah, so I just want to make the code consortium thing, there's 1,000 iterations of this. I think you, Jimmy, I don't know if it has any effect anywhere else, but you guys are 100% good with everything that's in there. Nothing that makes it more onerous for you. I'm all for going along with the group, but I don't want to if there's any sideways impacts. Okay.
Name a motion.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Vogel.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item under business item A, resolution 2021-95 approving plat of survey for 309 2nd Street. Who wants to speak to that?
I guess I can.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a fairly straightforward platted survey. There's an existing duplex that was recently constructed on 2nd Street. And the property owner is actually just looking to subdivide that so that they could sell it into a buy-attach so that they can sell each half of the property independently. In order to do that, though, the property owner has signed a petition waiver for sidewalks for both of those individual parcels. So that should sidewalks be needed in an area, or that the city can call that type one. DNC did recommend approval of this last meeting.
Take a motion, please.
Approve resolution 2021-95.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Walters,
Yes.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Vogel,
Yeah.
Anderson,
Yes.
Sarchet.
Motion carries. Next item, resolution 2021-96 approving the preliminary plat for House Plat 2, located within 2 miles of corporate city limits of the city of Polk City. Do you want to speak to that, or Kyle, or
Kyle's here, he can talk to it,
whatever you want?
follow up.
Whoever. You just gotta say sit.
You're here every meeting. I don't know why you don't talk.
Come say hi, Shane Devitt with CEC, located at 2486 Vendale. Representing, it's on the agenda, it says House Plat 2, it's House Plat 1. Right there.
Thank you.
We have satisfied all of staff's comments. We have the staff report, we're in agreement with it. This is essentially taking one lot with an existing house on it, separating out a second. One residence to 2. This is mostly being, well, it's in the county, so we have satisfied all of their. If you have any questions for me or more details, then staff report.
If anybody has a question, I take a motion.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Vogel.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, reports and particulars. Do you have anything?
No?
I will. You guys
Okay.
have any? Anyone? Staff? Mike? You're taking off your mask. What do you got?
Let's talk street sweepers. Randy and I we looked at 3, and we went over just south of Iowa City last Wednesday, Tuesday to be exact. And we looked at one, and we did make an offer on it. It's a 2017, only 300 hours on it. It comes from a landscaping company, as I was told, that they lost a couple of contracts when they bought it in 2017, and they just kind of kept it around and done small odd jobs. This thing looks spectacular. It doesn't even look like it's been off the lot yet, to be honest with you. So we did pay $125,000 for it. You approved $130,000. They wouldn't negotiate very much, but we did negotiate with them. We got some other brushes. We got the price down a little bit. We got some brooms with it, that type of thing. They are going to run it through their shop and tidy it up a little bit. Our staff is excited about it. We're excited about it. It's another plus for the community. I really believe that. And I really actually thank the council because, you know, whether it was a sales ploy or not, there were other cities. This thing came on like Monday, and our salesman called us on Tuesday or on Monday also, and we just went flying over there because we knew it was a good deal. Other cities were on it. But what I heard is they had to go get their approvals, and we had it. So thank you for trusting Public Works. We have that machine because of it. I really believe that, and thank you. And you'll see it probably at the end of this week or beginning of next.
Did you drive it, kick the
Yeah,
tires?
we're
and
gonna
everything?
live stream you driving it over here from Iowa City.
We negotiated all that too. It's clear. And there's some training, and I will not be involved.
It's not gonna be like a Zamboni, we raffle off.
That's what I wanna see.
Time to ride drive around town.
Cody will be the pilot. That's all I have to say. So thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Anybody have anything else? Yes?
This Saturday, our first Fall Fest. Lucky enough to put it on with this lady to my left here. It's been a really good exercise in Chamber, Parks and Rec. We've been working closely with Fenders, a private business here. They're having their Fenders Fest in parallel with ours. So we're hoping our events kind of complement one another. We had our final meeting just this afternoon. Everything looks good. Hopefully the weather cooperates. But Fenders is, they're hammering out their final details. It will include a bike ride to run. And then in the future, we're looking at making the bike ride Friends of Polk City Parks fundraiser. So I know that bike ride has had a lot of owners and a lot of homes. I think we found the final one starting next. So hope for good weather, and hopefully we'll see you all on Saturday. And that's 3 to 7. 3 to 7.
Anybody have anything else?
Coincides well with the cancer walk out of Big Creek in the morning too for president. So hopefully there's dual activities going.
So I had a nice letter put in front of me right before the meeting started, so I'm going to just read a couple quick lines of this, and she didn't know it was dated, so I can embarrass her just a little. So this was a letter that was dated September 17th from the Iowa Municipal Finance Officers Association. It says, Dear Chelsea, Jenny Kaufman, City Clerk/Treasurer in Polk City, has earned the designation of Iowa Certified Municipal Clerk, which was awarded by the Iowa Municipal Finance Officers Association. IMFOA grants the certification for municipal professionals designation only to those municipal officers who complete demanding education requirements and who've had a record of significant contributions to their local government, their community, and state. It goes on to say, on behalf of the IMFOA Board of Directors, I'm honored to endorse the conferring of the Iowa Certified Municipal Clerk designation to Jenny Kaufman, your City Clerk Treasurer. We share your pride in this achievement and applaud your support of the role Jenny plays in your city. So Jenny didn't know this was coming, but so congratulations. I know this is a long, hard, like 3 years, right? To get here. So good job. Way to go. I like doing that. The funny part was I had something in front of me that you didn't know was going to correct. So that's
I know. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyway, nice work. Way to go. I know that was a lot of work to get there, and she was very, very proud of you too when she told me about it earlier. Anyway, good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody have anything else? Otherwise, I take a motion.
Motion to adjourn?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think she gets her.
I wouldn't